Welcome, bout betters. The props that Rivers have generated, and I'm not happy that some of these lines have no value, in particular the over-under in the bout between José Nunez and Romano Pascual being set at 1.5 rounds. The José Nunez prop by finish is being set at -115, making José by decision an inflated +450, and yes to go the distance at +165. Yes, I and G the Mattress Guy favored and predict a finish to be the case, but the bookies have taken the value out of those prop lines. Don't know if I should feel knowledgeable or vindicated or vulnerable to some line manipulation here. We have to be cautious with what play we're going to be making on those particular bouts. But I will still stick with José Nunez as a parlay piece, but would recommend that you move now to make that play. I think her value is going to go up. Looking at the finish line, it's ridiculous. It being set at -1.5. That means by come fight time on Saturday, everybody's going to be piling on José Nunez in that parlay, just as I recommend. Another tight line that the over-under is set at 1.5 is this bout between Ziam and Terrance Mckinney. I think Vegas has also fallen in love with the finishability of Terrance Mckinney, who despite being a wrestler, had that highlight KO win in his first UFC outing. Ziam, on the other hand, had a grueling matchup with Jamie Mullarkey in that bout. Furious got taken down, and it's his grappling that has been his biggest weakness. Ziam is a K1 kickboxing champion with great kicks and good striking extension, but he lacks hand strength or punching power. He is a precision volume striker, but his kicks pack some pop. He has a great defensive guard with incredible defensive movement. He has a good jab and fights long. He is very tall for the division, and he has excellent striking diversity. He also strikes at angles and circles a lot to avoid counters and grappling engagements. Ziam fights at angles and is very good at preparing his opponent's strikes and exiting with incredible sense of counter timing and space. Mckinney has become a power puncher, but he is a quick-moving fighter. He has good hand speed as well as quick and knowledgeable enough to cut off the octagon of his opponents. His style can seem a little wild, and that's because he starts at full bore. He doesn't look to set up his offense and has a brawler-like entry and pressure style. For a kickboxer, Ziam isn't afraid to initiate and engage in grappling. He has great stand-up and mat awareness with an overall high fight IQ. Ziam can sweep to escape or reverse, but hopefully he has improved in both his counter wrestling and counter jiu-jitsu. Because if Mckinney decides to go to his base, I can see this being a long night for Ziam, and everyone losing that under 1.5 rounds set at +107. McKinney does have power, but Ziam has been up against power strikers before. I don't think McKinney knocks out nor submits Ziam. Ferris by TKO is +250 and McKinney is +225 by TKO, but I don't see violence in this fight. I anticipate a fight similar to what Ziam had against Jamie Mullarkey, where yes, he does get taken down a few times, but Ziam outpoints McKinney to a close decision. I think this does go the distance, which is set at +150. But I don't have a confident read to pick a side on the money line, which I may or may not do. But I could be convinced of a position. Let me know what you think, Jack Attack MMA, Blood Money Bets, Ronj from Kappa Comparison Picks. If you've made it this far, you are a bout better. So like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and participate in the comment section. Thank you.